What's up, guys? This is ByzantineFalcon, and today I have a very special video for you. It is of the VK 45.03 Adler German Tier 7 heavy tank. This is very akin to the 45.02A, kind of the same look, except of course this thing is dead sexy camo, you know, the whole nine. It's just beautiful. It's amazing, and the gun comes in at 203 millimeters of average penetration, which is outstanding for a tier 7. It's even good for some tier 8s, because as we know, the super purging is in the 170s, your Type 59, 181, T95E2, so on and so forth. There's a lot of tanks that are tier 8s that don't have this penetration. DPM is also up there as well, and this thing can really side scrape, and it can hang in your tier 9 games, as it does not have preferential matchmaking. The barrel at the end of the sniper view we are trying to take care of right now. They are actively looking into that, seeing if they can get that sorted out as quickly as possible. This tank is very mobile for what it is. It is mobile for a heavy tank. It does not have the side skirts that you're going to see on a lot of Tiger tanks, so on and so forth like that. That being said, man, every time I look at this thing, I am just impressed. The camouflage pattern on this, i.e. the paint, it counts as camo, what have you. Anyway, the paint on this thing is just amazing. Okay, getting back to the game, we put a round in the stug there, almost take him for everything he's got. Matchmaking has been very kind to me this game. It's going to be very kind to me the next game. As you can kind of see there, I was almost sitting perpendicular to the fire. Luckily, no one was shooting at me. We're kind of peeking across the corner here. Put a good shot right there in the Ram Panzer. And now we're in a proper side scrape mode, which is what you need to be doing with a heavy tank. We put another round into the Ram Panzer, and as you can see there, they are like toenailing the shots into me as well as my cover. We try to take another shot there at the Stug. It just does not happen for us, but that's fine. We have plenty of rounds, and we have yet to take any damage. Thought I could kind of just get a crack of daylight there. It did not happen. And of course, as soon as I fire, the Ram Panzer pulls out and tries to get sneaky. Didn't really have a whole lot to shoot at there the second he pulled out. And then, of course, you know, obviously we could have put another one in him. What are you going to do? So right now we're just kind of looking to see if he backs up or goes forward. We don't really have a lot of other shots other than that. And then all of a sudden, I say, hey, these guys are rushing me. I need backup right now. And this is where having a cool head comes into play. As you can see here, I'm no-scoping this gentleman. I'm just tracking him with my hand. We go ahead and remove him from the board. We have the Ram Panzer right here. And we're just pretty much going to go straight through his upper plate. And that is what 203 millimeters of penetration will do. I'm not really wiggling my turret. I kind of think I am. It's just not happening. But you know what? It's fine. We erase him. So we got rolled, we managed to survive, and we have a little sneaky devil right over there, and man does he hurt. He hurts bad. We do not want to get hit by him again. We've got a good shot here. It looks like he was shooting at someone else. I don't know. He gets ready to pass by. We snuck one in him right there. Not a whole lot of shots to get through that train, unfortunately, so you kind of have to be a little bit careful when you pick your shots there. You know, no tank is going to guarantee you get rounds through that thing all the time, not even your Leopard 1. So, you know, you have to be very cautious, especially if you're being pressed by different tanks in different areas. But luckily, as a team, we are winning this game. I'm loath to go around this corner because I know if I do, this gentleman is going to kill me. I'm trying to see if I can't finesse around through the middle of this train here. It's just not working out for me. I'm kind of going to the top view to see who he's looking at exactly. And I'm like, hey, let me peek around the corner here. If he pulls forward, I will end him. This guy's not giving me anything. He puts a round in me. He tracks me. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. I get it. I get it. You win. This area is yours. I will acquiesce. You may have it. And then I realized there's all kind of stuff going on behind me. I don't know why I jerked the last minute. I couldn't believe that. I said, why did I do that? I should have just auto-locked. I would have hit him. But anyway, we hit the Tiger P. We catch him on fire. And then we're going to come up here and help out a little bit more. We tried to save our comrade. It just didn't work out. We're going to go ahead and auto-aim. 203 millimeters of penetration. More than enough to go through the side of a Tiger P. Easy peasy, no problem. And that is game. Someone took care of that tank-destroying murderer. We had a good game here. 23-15. Blocked some good damage. Got some assist. Excellent, excellent tank. Now we are going to go straight into Side Scraper else. Now, I will lay the scene. We are side scraping and we are beset by 8s and 9s. It is very, very bad for us. Very, very good for the bad guys. We come up here. We get some good shots going in. The DPM is holding out nicely. This gentleman doesn't really have a good shot here yet because he has to pull out of cover before he can start shooting. We have multiple targets here. Good side shots here. We put a good one on there. Punish that gentleman for pulling out. And, you know, we're still making a lot of things happen at this point. We've got some excellent shots here. We penetrate that gentleman again. And, you know, things seem to be going our way. We go ahead and pull into a side scrape position, although he has high X, which kind of negates my side scraping a bit. But that's fine. We're going to maintain. That's the only thing you can do in this given situation. We've got a Type 59 out here putting some rounds on me. The gentleman behind me is backing up to let me in. That's fantastic news. We have a Type 4 Heavy over here, which is bad news. Bad news bears. This is the biggest tank on the field. A Tier 9. I put a round in the 5120's turret and it bounces. I didn't really think 203 millimeters of penetration would bounce off the turret of the 5120, but you know what? You'll learn new things every day. I put a round in that gentleman right there, and you know, we're slugging it out. Everything's, you know, seems to be going fine. We don't really want to give up any shots because we don't really have any HP to spare. It is very apparent to me that we are holding this area by ourselves, so there's not really anything to fall back on if I die. We try to put a round there in the Type 4. It doesn't work out for us. We were running premium rounds there. APCR didn't quite work out. That's fine. We're going to try to stick one in the Type 59. But as soon as I pull out, he manages to pin me. So I have to be very, very cautious. I have a lot of enemies looking for my blood, and I only have but so much HP. So, you know, caution is obviously the watchword. I'm not really pulling out to give them much of a shot. And as you can see there, I am trying to make my hull, you know, as parallel with their incoming shots as I can. You know, obviously, because if they end up hitting the side of the hull, it will bounce. You know, we end up doing quite a bit this game, but you know, the downside is it's just not enough. There's only so much a Tier 7 can have an impact on a Tier 9 game. You know, in these conditions, of course, if you're left alone, you can do quite a bit. I decided to try to take a clutch shot here at the light tank behind me. I am very afraid that the gentleman in front is going to pull out so far and put a round in back of my turret. He doesn't really get the fact that I'm turned around until it's a little too late. But I think the allies around me, what's left of them, are doing a very good job holding things down. I try to scope the 100, the VK100 commander hatch there through the smoke, and it just didn't work out. There's so many things not working out for me this game. I'm trying my absolute best. We end up removing that gentleman from the board. You know, we may be beaten, but you know, we are not going to give a free kill to anyone. We are going to fight to the very end. I'm very concerned this gentleman is going to come around here to the left and just hit me in the side of the turret. It could happen at any time. The only thing stopping him is the gent to my to my direct 6, and finally I get ended. And that's all I have for you guys today. You should really make sure to check out the VK4503 Adler. Amazing tank, beautiful paint job. Guys, I really hope you enjoy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you guys next time.